Hey guys, it's Erica, also known as Story of Erica over on Instagram. For today's video, we are going to be filming my top 10 favorite sales of all time on Poshmark. These 10 items are things that, for one reason or another, they really stand out to me as my favorite sales that I've ever made. I'll be telling you guys why and a little bit of like a story behind each item. So let's get into it. In no specific order, the first item is a pair of vintage high-waist Tommy Hilfiger mom jeans. I was so in love with these jeans. I found them on my first thrifting trip ever to the bins. I went for my birthday in February and I was digging through stuff. There was a ton of people, so it was super crowded. And I saw this lady reach over and grab them and then throw them back. And so I ran over with my cart. I didn't really run, but I was trying to run and pull the cart behind me. And I like grabbed them before anyone else could because I saw the big tab on the back. And they were these gorgeous light wash, high waist Tommy Hilfiger jeans. They had a little bit of like a green stain in the front, but I did try to get them out and they came out a little bit. It didn't seem to matter because they still sold for a good amount of money. Right away they had a lot of interest and they sold within a week of listing them, so I was so happy with those. I knew right away that those were going to be a good one. The next item on the list was a sheer quarter sleeve double bell sleeve top from Cabbie. It was the La Di Da top. It was a black sheer with these peachy orange flowers on them. It was so pretty. It buttoned up in the front. It had a tiered double bell sleeve on them. They were so cute. I found it while I was on a thrifting trip with my sister when I was visiting her in Florida, and I was in love with it. It was a new tag Cabbie top as well. That item also had a lot of interest in it right away. It was a very popular style. The solds were all from $30 to $60, and it sold, I believe, within 2 weeks of listing it. So that's pretty fast for me. I was really happy with that one. The next item is from Kate Spade, and I love selling Kate Spade so much. I rarely ever find it because my thrift stores kind of suck a little bit, but I was so excited when I found this one. It was a short sleeve knit Angora wool blend sweater. It had a super cute embellished like rhinestone collar in like a Peter Pan shape. I was even more excited about it when I had looked it over really carefully and noticed there was absolutely no flaws whatsoever. It wasn't missing a single rhinestone. There were no stains or holes or pilling or anything. The only thing that was wrong with it was that it was missing the size tag completely. Like, it had the Kate Spade brand tag on it, obviously, but it did not have a size tag on it anywhere. I did find a lot available and sold in that exact same style on Poshmark though, so I just measured it and compared the measurements to that of another one in its size. It ended up being a size small, which is something I expected from just looking at it. It ended up selling in about 2 weeks as well. I wanted to keep it so badly, but I knew I would never wear it because I don't really wear like vibrant magenta very often. The next thing on the list was so hard to choose. It was a pair of Vans sneakers. If you watch my shoe video, then you know I love cleaning sneakers to resell. It's just so much fun. I don't even know why I like it so much, but I really do. I've sold a few different pairs of Vans before and I absolutely love it. This one was a pair of pineapple printed Vans. They were so freakishly cute. I wanted to keep them so badly, but I didn't, of course. I bought them actually online on the Facebook Marketplace, and the girl told me they were in perfect condition. There was no flaws. They'd been worn one time, but they were too big, so I didn't even wear them for that long. I was like, yes, I want them. Let's do it. I'll take them. So she mailed them to me because she was about 2 hours away, and I opened them up on camera and they were so dirty. They had orange stains all over them. It was the weirdest thing ever. The rubber was all dirty. The shoelaces were fine, which is good because they're a little bit harder to clean. I was so mad at her. I messaged her. I'm like, these are not brand new. These are not the way you said they were gonna be. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, are you serious? It's kind of hard to miss these stains. And so I spent 2 days cleaning them and they came really nice and clean, and I'm so happy. It was completely worth it to just have them in my closet. They were such a cute piece. I was kind of sad to see them go, but at the same time happy because the hard work that I put into them definitely paid off. The next item on my list of favorites was these gorgeous brand new Stuart Weitzman heels. They were snakeskin in like a gunmetal gray and black and white. They were so gorgeous. They had kind of like a flat square toe. It was kind of weird. They were open toe and had a platform and had very square actual heel tips too. It was kind of weird, but they were so beautiful. They were literally flawless. There was not a single scratch on those heels, and they sold in less than a day, so I was super happy. The next item is definitely my favorite sale I've ever made. It sold so quickly. It was gorgeous, like beyond gorgeous. It was so beautiful. It was a polka dot Kate Spade one-piece swimsuit. I was so tempted to keep this for myself. Like, I wanted to keep it. I was planning on keeping it, but it was too small, a little bit too revealing up on the top for my personal taste. So I did end up selling it. It was black with white polka dots, and it had this black and white striped band across the ribs, It was full coverage, like in the back. It was literally in perfect condition. Like I don't think it had ever been worn before at all. It sold in less than an hour. It was, I think, my fastest sale ever. I loved that swimsuit so much. This item definitely has a story behind it. One time I was going to a prom planning meeting at a friend's house with Veronica, and I ended up needing to leave early to go to my college class. I was in the middle of taking a photography class that semester, and when Veronica was leaving, one of the moms there that was helping plan was like, somebody left a bag here a while ago. I haven't been able to find out whose it is. Is it any of yours? And no one claimed it. And she was like, does anybody want it? And so Veronica took it home for me to sell it. It was a leather Dooney and Burke bag. It was so gorgeous. It had handles on it, but also a crossbody that you could take off and stick back inside the bag. It was beautiful. It was black canvas on the front and on the back in the middle. And then it was a cream leather everywhere else. And the only flaw on it was that there was kind of a watermark stain on the back of it, which, had I known about Thrifty Michelle's Instagram, I would have known about dunking, and I probably would have tried to take that out, but I didn't at the time. So I tried to sell it as it was. This bag had so much interest, but it sat for a really long time, so I was kind of discouraged by it. Not that discouraged since I didn't pay for it, so it didn't matter if it didn't sell or not, but I was determined to sell this bag. I had a bunch of people commenting saying, I'm gonna buy it this weekend, I'm gonna buy it next weekend. I had like 5 different people tell me that, and no one ever ended up coming through. Until, after a little while, I had this one really sweet girl come on and ask for measurements and this and that, and I was like, oh, just another person who's gonna end up ghosting me and not buy the item. And she was telling me that she was looking for a bag for her honeymoon that she was about to go on. She ended up buying the bag for full asking price at $28, which for me was a lot back then. That was very early on in my Poshmark selling days. And so I was so excited, and actually a few months later, I had someone on a Poshmark Facebook group comment and be like, wait a second, I've bought something from you before. And I'm like, what the heck? And I went and I checked, and it was the girl, of course, that bought the Dooney and Burke bag, and she and I are very good friends to this day. We are both in a messenger group chat together, follow along on each other's businesses, share each other's closets. So that was the story how I made my first Poshmark friend ever. I was so happy and excited, and she got a great bag that she got to love for a while. So I definitely liked that sale. The next item was also actually a first for me. It was my first Steve Madden item to ever sell. It was a pair of suede kind of heeled booties. I'm not sure if you would consider them booties, but I kind of did, in the Swift style. They were so beautiful. It was like suede straps around the ankle, and then the toe was pointed, but it had kind of like a crocodile texture on the pointed toe. They were so amazing. Oh my goodness, those were gorgeous. They were brand new too. Like, I found them at a Goodwill that I don't really go to anymore because it also kind of stinks, which is why I was surprised to find it there. But they were brand new, like never worn before ever. The caps were in perfect condition. They were so, so cute. Those ones had a lot of interest as well. And I think they sold in like 2 weeks. It was definitely my favorite Steve Madden sale I've ever made. I really like selling shoes a lot. You guys know that. I've mentioned that like a million times. And Steve Madden is one of my favorite brands to sell for shoes. Second to last, we have a pair of black Lululemon leggings. Second to last, we have black Align leggings from Lululemon. They were cropped to about mid-calf length. They were just very simple, basic black leggings. They had kind of a higher rise. They had a little invisible pocket like on the inside of the waistband. They were in flawless condition. There was absolutely no pilling or stains or pulls or anything like that. I was so excited to get these home enlisted. They ended up selling for full asking price in an hour, which was definitely my fastest sale yet. And I know I said these were in no particular order, but this one is definitely my favorite sale of all time on Poshmark. They were the Stella Flare bell bottoms by Free People. They were absolutely gorgeous. They felt so smooth, like butter. They were amazing. They were the widest flare pants I have ever found or sold before. They were such a rich, vibrant blue. They were super soft and comfortable. They had a like chevron arrow pattern on the pocket in the front and the back, which I thought was like so boho and beautiful. I was so excited to get these home enlisted as well. I asked about them on a Facebook group because I still didn't really know much what I was doing at that point when I sold these. People were asking about them like crazy. They were asking for measurements and sizing and this and that. I had people telling me to get them listed right away because they were gonna sell so quickly. Once I listed them, they got likes so quickly. They sold in 2 hours for full asking price. I think it's one of the girls who was asking about them in that Facebook group. I had a few people asking me on Facebook, Messenger, and Poshmark all about them, and I'm pretty sure that they sold to someone in that group. That is all 10 of my favorite sales ever on Poshmark. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite sale ever was. Let me know if it was fast, or if it was a good brand, or if it just excited you just because. Let me know in the comments down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would appreciate it so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.